Laning stage. Remember that one of the 3 lanes will fall. It is rare for a team to win all 3 lanes. It's just how Dota 2 drafts work. The 1-2 picks are basic supports that are helpful in most situations. The offlaner and safe laner picks try to counter each other, and the mid lane is usually 50-50, except when the meta is too developed. You have heroes that control the lane no matter what. Helping the other lanes. Whether you've won your lane or not, at some point you have to look elsewhere and think if you could be more useful there. Even as a carry, I can't count how many times a fight opens and 4 enemy heroes appear on a lane and the carry hero just chooses to farm. Yes, while safe farm is important, these fights usually happen at the early stage of the game where bringing in numbers wins fights. Farming 200 or 300 gold while your team dies and gives XP and let's say 1000 gold is not overall positive. As of supports, if your lane is doing well and only if you can help, you better prioritize the mid lane. Enabling your position 2 will help him control the game and carry you through the mid game. Ignoring him while he's getting ganked or losing the lane will only spiral into their mid laner, destroying your other lanes, and your mid laner will be angry, mad, he will not focus, he will not trust you. He will not TP to help you and etc. It just makes the game impossible. While trying to help, it will show him that he can trust you. Keep in mind that you're stuck with the randomly chosen people for 30, 60, sometimes even longer minutes, and it is way better that you trust them and they trust you. It makes it way easier if you or they make a mistake. You will get screamed at considerably less when you feed or misclick a spell at an important time if you are being helpful. Calm your nerves. This is the most important thing to remember. You don't deserve to be cussed at for shit that happens in a video game. Muting is the best thing invented since sliced bread. Use it. You feel someone has opened Dota to lash out at strangers? Fucking mute the cunt. Most people know what to do, but think every other person in the game is stupid and doesn't know shit. While you might be right, in some rare cases, this kind of mentality loses games before it started. You don't like someone's pick, maybe he has an idea that you don't. Maybe it will work. Why not help him win the game with you? Breaking off fights also helps a lot. I know Dota feels like daycare sometimes. Men children screaming at each other in different languages, cussing and releasing 20 years of build-up rage onto each other. You can stop all that by saying these 13 magical words. Bros, mute each other and play in silence. We don't need more enemies.
60% of the time, it works. Every time.
No, but seriously. Not taking sides and trying to explain that this one game of Dota is not worth the anger could make them think and focus on the game, rather than hurting the other person by tipping them when they die and shit. You will lose. Accept it. The Dota matchmaking is created with the 55% method in mind. You climb by winning 55% of the games you play. That still means you're going to lose 45 out of 100 games. Accept it. It is fine. It is not the end of the world to have 5 or 6 game loss streaks, maybe even 13. Take a break if you need to, play something else, and when you get back to Dota, focus on what wins the game, not on winning. You know, I don't know how to explain it better, but for me at least, when I think about winning, my focus on what actually wins the game dissipates. Should I farm now or fight? Where have they warded? What items to get? What items do I need to counter? Do we need more control or damage, etc.? Shit that actually matters should be in your mind, not the loss streak you had before the game or how someone ruined the last game. In conclusion, I'm going to say something you already know. Dota is a team game. Deal with it. It is the hand of Valve that deals the cards. You just have to utilize them the best you can. That sometimes means that you have to be kind to people that do mistakes. If you want to be treated the same way, that is. Have a great day and less timbers in your next games.